welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Vanessa and today I have another What I Eat in a Day gluten-free. If you guys are new, I've recently started making a whole bunch of gluten-free videos because I have recently gone gluten-free, and something that I found was some of it is a little bit hard to do, so I'm hoping that I give you guys some peace of mind and also some ideas, maybe something you didn't think of before that is gluten-free and you didn't actually realize it, or you didn't know that it could be made gluten-free. But I also have tons of other videos. I have breakfast, lunches, dinners, and I have other gluten-free videos, so if you guys would like to check those out, I'll link those somewhere. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, I'm in my pajamas right now. Don't judge me. Okay, first things first, pan. Next, turkey bacon. I use the Oscar Mayer, you can use the Jenny O, you can use whichever one you want. I hope I am in focus because every other time when I do a video, I'm not in focus. But we're gonna do 2 strips bacon. Next that we're gonna add, once this starts to cook down, we're gonna use honey ham. Yes. We're gonna use ham. You guys can use like Canadian bacon or whatever else. Sometimes I use turkey if I have it on hand. You guys can use whatever you feel. Doesn't matter. Like I say in every video, these are just like a blueprint. You guys do what you need to do to like modify it. Like me, I'm not the biggest fan of cheese. I know, I always get told off for that. But I'm not the biggest fan of cheese, so I don't really add cheese to the sandwich, but for my husband I do. And for my husband I also add a layer. You'll see what I talk about later, because I add like a sauce to the it's early and I haven't had my coffee yet, but I have to add I'll add a sauce to it, and then with him I'll do syrup also, and it makes it like a salty sweet type of thing. So this is what I mean. You guys can do whatever you want to this. Whatever you feel like you like. You can make your eggs whatever way you want. You can not have it. You can literally do whatever. I'm just, like I said, giving you just a little bit of a blueprint. And while I wait for the bacon to cook, I'm going to make my coffee. So I'll be back in a second. Better. So I had to bring the camera up because I noticed I was doing this a lot. So as we cook the bacon, slowly cooking now, we can start to add the turkey bacon. And I just use the same pan as any other because, to be honest, I don't feel like doing dishes. Are these expired? Shouldn't. Nope, we're good. And that's okay, you can tell me that I talk too much. I realize as I'm editing, I'm like, dang girl, you talk a lot. Okay, so while we're finishing up the ham, we're going to get the bread ready. Now, there's not really much to do, but scars. I want to say that's how you pronounce it. Scar? Scar. Dude, this bread, this company is amazing. Like, you should look at my pantry. I have like their crackers. I have everything from them. They make sourdough. I found a multigrain. If you guys are missing bread, because bread was like a hard thing for me to find that I liked, I swear this brand is so good. So what I do is I will, where's my spray? Cooking spray. Spray it down. Then I lay these two. I'm kind of doing it like a grilled cheese, just with not the butter. Then I spray them with cooking spray. Hurry up and flip them over. That way they can start to crisp up. And then I'll spray the other side, that way it's ready for when I decide to flip it again. And let's make the sauce. Okay, only 2 things you need for this recipe: mayonnaise, adobo sauce. We're not using the chili powders or the chipotle chilies or any of that, just these 2 things. So we're gonna grab the mayo. We're gonna do about 2 to 3 scoops. Then we're going to take the chilies. You're hard to open, aren't you? Got it. But I would say this is about a tablespoon-ish. So I usually do about 2 of these. Sometimes I'll do 3, but I also like it spicy. So if you do not like spicy food, please be cautious. And literally that's it. That's all that's to it. This is what I mean. Don't judge my pan. So we're going to spray it, then we're going to crack an egg. Okay, so we're gonna start 2 pieces of bread, and we're gonna do a good dollop and a good dollop. It's kind of a lot. And we're going to spread it around. I like to add the bacon, or I'm sorry, the ham. And then we're gonna add 2 strips of bacon and then our egg. And then I would usually add the cheese right here for my husband because the egg's already hot and it'll melt the cheese. And that's it. That's my breakfast sandwich. So good. Now, after that long-winded first meal, I apologize for that. I wanted to add myself to this, but like my face to it more, but I don't think it's gonna work out so well because I talk way too damn much. So right now we're gonna make ceviche for lunch, and if you guys don't like seafood, I apologize. I will have other recipes coming out soon that's, you know, not as seafoody. I've just been adding a lot more seafood to my diet because it makes me feel better. But yeah, so I just grabbed shrimp, I defrosted in cold water, and then I peeled, devein, all of that fun stuff, and then I add it to lemon juice. I also do imitation crab. Now be careful on the imitation crab. I didn't realize the first one that I bought was not gluten-free. I didn't eat it, luckily, but it isn't gluten-free, and this brand is. So just be a little bit careful. We don't want that accident happening, but just make sure that you look. I don't know what has wheat in it, but I guess it does. And then we are going to let these both chill for like 4, 5, 6 hours just in lemon juice. I stir it like every 2 hours and make sure that it's cooked. And then we are going to chop up some cucumber, some jalapenos, some tomatoes. I added an onion. I don't remember where, but onion and then cilantro. And you guys can add cocktail sauce. I know that people add like oyster clamato or seafood clamato. I just usually do some tapatio, but that's about it. And then I eat it with some chips. And this is a very light and healthy, but still really good and flavorful lunch. Now, I know it doesn't look good, but I promise you it is. So this is called Frito casserole, and it's really freaking good. I mean, we like it. We eat it at least like twice, 3 times a month. And I listed everything here. We're gonna smash down the Fritos. Fritos are all gluten-free. And then I get the can of gluten-free cream of chicken. We do 1 can of jalapenos. I think I actually only use half the can. And then I do 2 cans of green chilies. I do diced tomatoes, cheese. I want to say that's all that goes in this. And honestly, you don't really need to flavor a lot of the stuff like the chicken because we just buy a rotisserie. I just already shredded it up. And then we just layer. So we go cream of chicken and then the shredded chicken. And then we do all the veggies. And I only put jalapenos on 1 layer because my husband will not eat it if it's too hot. So we only put jalapenos on 1 layer. And then we do the Fritos, the cheese, and then we repeat the process, which is, you know, the cream chicken, veggies, Fritos, cheese. And we top it with the last layer of cheese, and then we throw it in the oven for 350 for about 40 minutes. And then it comes out all crispy and brown. This clip, it's not as brown as we liked it, so we threw it back in. And then this is the clip that you're gonna see when we actually plated it. But it's really good, and I think you guys should give it a try. It's super cheap also. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. But if not, that's fine. You're welcome back anytime. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.